Hey guys, we are back today with another video. I've got the Mad E-Skate hat on because I've got an interview with Brian from Mad E-Skate next video. We've got a lot happening. I'm sorry it's been a while. I've been offline overseas traveling. I've been through Europe and England and also through Hawaii, which I'll be on the next video, the ride through Waikiki. Big shout out to the boys over there, Serge, E-Skate 808 and the whole crew, the Hawaiian crew. Today it's all about doing the long range distance test on this big beast. These big air tire Osprey Carbon, Forged Carbon, like a piano. Check it out. It's a beast of a board, built-in light system. I love this board. Let's get out and have a ride today, see if we can get a channel record. I think it will. It's an exceptional board. I'll talk more about the pros, cons, and what could be improved as we ride. But yeah, thanks for joining us again on today's video. Dudes, dudesses, will be out and about today in the city in the same theme of what we did initially on the night ride on this with a mini range test. So let's get out into it and just have a look at it. And guys, I'll just leave you now with some epic music and footage for today. So let's start the music.
Gonna get up, gonna get up, gonna get up. Oh, gonna get up, gonna get up, gonna get up. Oh, and time won't take my love away.
we've got about 60 to go. Could be a channel record. It's so smoky today. We've got back burning on the beach. The city will be awesome to see all the smoke in the city. So let's get into it. And I think Dave Sawyer will be coming along, the visionary guru. He's a legendary cinematographer. We'll get him online today on this too. So yeah, let's get into it. Now I'm going to just show you. I'm going to actually pause. There you go. I'll pause it. So we're up to 5 kilometers so far, full battery. It's been roughly about half an hour or so. I'm here with the visionary guru, David, and if you haven't checked out David's channel, check it out. It's got the most epic stuff. He's the cinematography expert and a great filmmaker. Let's get the city. Let's start the ride. We'll get into it. Okay, I'm going to film you guys now. So we're filming now. Yeah. Okay. So we'd love to meet you guys, and they'll be on new subscribers. Thank you so much. Let's go. Okay, thanks guys. Yeah. That was fun. Okay, dudes, we're at 10 kilometers. I think I'll check back in at 15 kilometer intervals because it's actually still a full battery. So 55 minutes, full battery, and we've been going for 10 kilometers. So we'll check back in at 15 intervals, and I'll come back and chat to you about the board and what I thought about it after the last 5 months of riding it. It's an incredible piece of engineering, so we'll get back soon. Okay dudes, checking in. I'm going to do less check-ins because this battery is ridiculous. We're still high, full battery, completely. 20 kilometers, 2 hours 30 minutes. So at this point I've done 20 kilometers and I've been flying, actually going pretty quick. Let's go through a bridge here. And I'm still got a full battery. It's not even flinched once, hasn't even gone down one single bit. So yeah, this is crazy. We're gonna get a channel record for sure unless something radically happens. I know some of these batteries start off with kind of you know, a bigger triangle at the top and then goes down smaller. This thing has got that. It's got like a bigger space at the top and then it goes down to smaller space, a bit like the Super Century bike. So that may be the reason, maybe, I don't know, but it's just ridiculous. This has got to be one of the most extraordinary experiences. Even cobblestones here, you can't feel, like this is a twin deck with a telescopic stiff carbon fiber forge, and you can't even hear any rattle. It's just extraordinary. Look at that, over cobblestones now. Listen, that's it, nothing. It's just like a normal straight deck board. So we'll check back in 15 kilometers time and let you know where we're at, because this is fucking crazy. That's hilarious. Okay dudes, dudesses, we're back at Circular Quay, been right around the Anzac Cove Bridge, got to 20 kilometres at near the tram sheds. Now we're on nearly 7 kilometres. It's still full battery, like as you can see that. This is the most ridiculous first stage battery loss out of any board I've ever done on my channel, and I'll tell you now, this will be a channel record unless it just dies quickly. So 26 kilometers, we're still on high, full battery, though I have noticed one flick down to 3/4 and now it's back to full battery again. So I think it's about 90 or 85%, but not 75%. So we're going to check in probably another 10 or 15 kilometers, and I'll give you an idea then. In between that, I'll talk to you about what I like about the board, what I don't like about the board, what I've found about the board, and do some of that stuff in the next check-in. But let's sign off for now and we'll come back very soon. because I'm going to check in now with a quick little talk at the board. I've had the board, this Osprey Carbon. It's Forged Carbon. I've had it for about 5 months. It hasn't missed a beat. It is absolutely incredible. The good things about it, obviously, I love the single kingpin trucks. They're super carvy, as you can see, but super stable as well, which is really important. This is my go-to night ride board because I can actually get high speed on this and have no issues at all with any sort of like wobbles or death wobbles. It still carves crazy good, see? It just is a great board. Now, the carbon fiber deck, it's a composite forged carbon. It's totally waterproof virtually. I love that. I'm also loving the range so far. It's still on pretty much high. I can't believe this. It's just a beautiful made board. And I'm going to pull up here. Hill climbing, it's crazy good. Look at this. That's only in high speed, not even pro mode. I'll come back and talk a bit more about it, but I've got to make these short because I don't want to spend too long a video. But yeah, it's pretty incredible. The other thing I love about this board is the brake lights and the underbelly lights. Now, they are super premium. They are a really high quality light system, and the brake lights that override it are insane. That's another thing I love about this board. Okay, next check-in. We're now at 75% battery. We finally got down. It only took me a kilometre around here and that flicked down to 75. It's still going back to high. I suspect it's just on 75 now, maybe 78. We've done 2 hours and 15 minutes. We've done 26.9 kilometres and it's on 75%. This is the most crazy range test on any board I've ever experienced. I love this board. It's my go-to night ride board for this range and for the lights, the brake lights, the stability. The single reverse standard Kingpin trucks are absolutely the go. At high speeds, 50 k's an hour, I've been doing steady as a rock. But when you get really, really carby, it doesn't make any difference to that at any speed over 30 k's an hour to a double Kingpin. This single traditional reverse Kingpin is just as loose, but more stable, so I love that. Again, my voice is starting to go. I've been riding for 3 hours, I've got at least 4 hours to go. So let's kick on. We'll go to 32 kilometres and we'll check in again then. Okay, so we're approaching half battery. We're still on 75%, but it's on the hills. It's dropping down to 50. So I'd say it's 60% battery at the moment. Now the thing, a couple of things. Any things I don't like or I could improve with this board? I think the deck is a bit too big for me. I like a smaller deck and more like a barrel size, 39 inch. This is a bit bigger, 42, and it's very heavy and chunky. And it's too wide. I can't feel my toes over the edge, so I don't know where they are. I've got to keep looking to make sure I've got my... So you put your back foot right up against the back of the kick, and that's the best spot for it. Carves like crazy. As I said, this is just a ridiculous setup with these trucks. The other thing is the speed control. I'm not a big fan of Lingy. They've done a great job, Vestar, in this. It's pretty smooth, pretty accurate. It hasn't flinched or jerked at all. In high speed, there was a slight little jerk on one little area, but that seemed to have gone. I think it was the full charge battery. Anyway, so I prefer a hobby wing, but you know, it is what it is. It works well. The only other thing I could think of that could improve the board, better bushings. The bushings that came with it were pretty much rubbish. I didn't like them at all. I took them straight out. Look at this on the carb on this. I mean, that's ridiculous because I put soft 78As, board side and barrel 80A. The green fluoro orange, they just work beautifully. It's super soft, super quiet now. Where before it was a little bit clunky and a bit making a clunk noise. This is much better. It's like a brand new board, a whole new board. We'll check back in at 32 kilometers. Okay, here we are with some birds. We've reached 32 kilometers. This is quite extraordinary, and we're down to 50% battery. It's still showing 60%, but every time I hit a hill it drops down to 50, and then on the straight it goes 50% for a while, then just flicks back to 60. So I'd say it's about 55%, but we're at 50%. It's been 4 hours and 3 minutes. I'm totally exhausted. I'm going to go into the night now for sure, unless this thing just tapers off. 4 hours and 3 minutes, 32 kilometer range, and the battery's at 50%. This thing is extraordinary, and I think the battery, as I said before, I've got they taper like a Super 73. The first battery's quite big, the second battery is a bit smaller, the third battery is smaller, and the last 25%'s tiny. So I think it's done that way, so it takes longer to drain the first few batteries. But having said that, I'm going to zip around to Darling Harbour, get some dinner, then get the ferry back and pause it, and then I'm going to continue it from Manly home. I'm going to ride around the oval. My car's at the oval, so I want to go round and round and around the oval until it's dead. Now, don't try this at home, kids, but dead battery. So if you need to get home somewhere in a hurry or something you need to get home, you'll know how to get home. So let's check back in, but that's what we'll do now. I'll finalise this map my ride. I'll do it now. Pause workout and finalise workout. Yep, save workout. So I've saved that 32 kilometre range one. We'll come back now and we'll continue on with the next one with the second part B, map my ride. Okay, I'm going to start the next workout. You can see there. I'll just show you here. We'll do start workout. Just turn the volume up.
Start workout.
Okay, so we're doing the second half. We're going to call it part B because the last time I lost the whole map my ride, so I want to lock that one in at 32 kilometres. I'll do another one now till it's dead. It'll be including a pause on the ferry and then ride over at over my place. Let's get on with it. Okay, we're just leaving Sydney Harbour. Okay, we're just leaving Sydney Harbour, and I'll just show you 10 kilometres, and I've just paused it. So I've just paused it, and it's 10 kilometres added to 28.9, so it's 39 kilometres so far. Get back to Manly, we'll check out. Take it off pause now. So check in at 10 kilometres, battery's 50%, and we've done 1 hour 27. Now, for all intents and purposes, I'm going to now refer to it all as the total amount of the combined part A and part B of this long range. So now it's 38.5 kilometres, a 50% battery, and it's 5 hours and 30 minutes. So we're going to check back in 10 kilometres. We'll see you then. Out this board is the remote. Check it out. Still got 50% left. This remote is incredible. I call it the machete handle, not magazine. It's super light, which seems tinny and cheap, but it actually is really light. Oh shit. Now flying up there, those buffs, I don't know what that was. But it's a super responsive remote, and it's gorgeous and light, and it's just fantastic. I love it. We're now at 42 kilometres. Now, I've added it all up, so this is the grand total. 42 kilometres so far. We're on 50% battery, although I think it's starting to sneak down to 1 bar, which is 25%. I've got no warning yet. So here we are at 5 hours 50 minutes. So it's a pretty incredible range so far. I'll just turn around here. I'll tell you now, this is extraordinary. This is the smaller battery, not the big battery. The option smaller battery, the details will be in the description field. So yeah, we'll check back in when it's 1 bar, which is 25%, and then we'll ride it till it dies. Okay guys, I'm back from the sunset, back to the ferry. I'm at the park running it right down. We're at 1 bar now, and it's 45 kilometers, 6 hours and 1 minute. So we're going to run this right down here till dead. Okay, we're at 47 kilometers, and it's 1 bar, and it's now flashing. So we're just about dead. I'm not going to push anymore. And it's 48 kilometers, nearly 49 kilometers. So it didn't quite get to 50, but it's pretty good for the smaller battery. And 6 hours and 10 minutes. Wow, that's incredible. It's now vibrating like crazy. So I think that is it. I think that's, I'm going to call that a day. But I don't want to destroy the battery by running it down dead. But it's vibrating 3 times every 5 seconds now. So that is it. Okay dudes, dude, this is all the wildlife's come out here, you can hear it. We're at dead battery, 3 vibrations. So we're at 49.4 I think kilometers. I'll put the exact amount in the map my ride, and you'll see that at the end. 0 battery, 3 vibrations, 49 kilometers, 49.5, 6 hours and 10 minutes. So this board is just absolutely insane. I can't speak more highly of it. I thought I'd do a little bit more, but that's a pretty good result for the smaller battery. Links in the description field on what size battery this is. If you want to see the other bigger battery, other YouTubers have done the other battery on their range test. Okay guys, thanks so much for joining me. Stay tuned for a week's time. We've got the release of the Hawaiian video with the Mad East Skate interview. I'm giving away a Smooth Star. Yes, another Smooth Star will be given away, and the Dolphin Cruiser unboxed. So we'll see you guys soon. Till then, stay safe. So I'll just show you what's happening here. That's the remote is completely dead. It's flashing well, it was flashing 1 bar, so I want to get it home and charge it. The Vesk is a little warm, but considering it was 36 degrees today, heat wave, that's not that hot. Performed beautifully. So I'll just show you there's the results. Now that's the second phase, 18.68, 2 hours 19. You add them together and you've got, I'll just show you, 32 on the first part A range, and then 18 makes it 50.67. Now considering that is a small battery on this board, I'm going to give this a 9.8 out of 10 rating today. It's absolutely incredible. I can honestly say that this was quite an impressive result for the small battery. Okay guys, that's it. I hope you enjoyed it today.